What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Parker's POV, and today we're going to be taking a look at this used 2019 GeoPro 12RK. This is a glorified bed on wheels, very simple trailer that we took in not too long ago here, and this thing is priced at $10,495. We also have a promotion going on where if you finance it with us for at least 7 payments before paying it off, you'll get an additional $1,000 you can either use towards the sale price or any accessories if applicable. Now, this unit does come in with a dry weight of about 1,100 pounds, give or take, depending on options. And then it does have a hitch weight of about 162 pounds. This one is equipped with roof-mounted AC. It's got an interior height of 58 inches, 20-gallon freshwater tank, 6-gallon gray water, and then, of course, no bathroom on this tiny little unit here. We're going to start on the outside, work our way around. I'm primarily making this for a customer of mine. His name is Tony, but also for anybody else interested in this unit here. So as we start towards the front of the unit, we're going to see a couple things here. So it's going to require a 2-inch ball, so you'll have a 2-inch coupler up front. Of course, you've got your safety chains here, and then you've got your manual tongue jack. Now, this one does have 2 6-volt interstate batteries mounted on it currently. We have not yet tested those to see if they're still good, but those are the batteries that were on it when we brought it in. And then some of you might be wondering why there's no propane tank mounted up front. That is because this unit does not have a furnace or a stove or anything of that nature, so it really doesn't use propane, whereas I believe in the newer models you can get these with a furnace, with a stove, and that sort of thing. You do get a full-size spare tire mounted up underneath here. There's your dry weight, 1269, so we were pretty close. And then you do get a battery disconnect switch just down here, which is going to allow you to cut power to the entire thing. Fiberglass unit, so it's extremely lightweight, of course. You'll have dual entry on either side of the trailer here. And then I'll come over here. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to read any of these specs on the side sticker. You're going to have some drop-down steps on both sides just to make it easier to get in and out of this thing. And then here's a look at your wheels and tires. These look to be like aluminum wheels, and you do have trailer brakes, believe it or not, on this tiny little trailer. Nice graphics in 2019, and the decals are actually in really good shape. I don't see any sun fading or any cracking or anything like that going on here. So pretty cool. You do have your fill ports on this side, of course, your city, freshwater. You do have solar on the side, so you don't have roof-mounted solar on this unit, but you can plug a portable panel into the side here. 30 amp connection just below that. And then you'll have your cable satellite coax just below that. You do get stabilizing jacks on the rear. They are manual, so you'll need the right size socket there to raise and lower those. I personally prefer those over the electric jacks just because it's a mechanical action and it's probably not going to break on you. You do have a dump valve down here as well. Looks like we forgot their license plate here. But this is a rear kitchen model, being the 12RK. That's what the RK stands for. So nice rear kitchen on this model. You're going to have a little mini fridge. It does have a tiny little, let's see if I can do all this one-handed here. Has a tiny little freezer compartment up top here. Nice storage above that, overhead, and then you do get a microwave. You do need to be plugged into shore power to use that, or a generator, or something of that nature. You're going to have a sink in the back here, nice stainless steel. And then you're going to have your water pump, battery levels, all that good stuff out here as well. 110 outlets. You do get a light out here, an outdoor speaker. This panel here, you can pull this back, and that's how you access all of your plumbing. Converter box is located on the rear as well, so you'll have all your relay switches here, your fuses here, a little bit of storage just above that. charge station. So you got some 12 volt here, USB A's, more 110 down lower. And then this is just your crank tool for your manual stabilizing jacks. Oh, and then they may have added this, but nice little spot to put your paper towels. So that's your rear kitchen on the 12RK. Pretty straightforward. Let's hop around to the passenger side here. So on this side of the camper, a lot of the same stuff going on here. We got our side step, we've got our aluminum wheels, nice metal fenders on this unit as well. And then if you're wondering what this bracket is, there's actually a table inside that can be mounted outside, and you can use that as a cooktop or a prep space. So very, very nice. And then again, this is a dual entry model, so you can get into the camper from either side. I will open this up for a second just to show you. This is a friction door, so wherever you leave this door, it's gonna stay unless the wind is super crazy, I guess. But super nice. It's not gonna fling shut all the time on you. And then you do get these bug screens that are kind of nice. These are held together with magnets, so you can just pull it apart, get in, and it shuts itself. Very, very nice. But that's pretty much it for the exterior of this model. Let's go ahead and head inside. All right, so hopping inside the camper here, first thing we're going to see is we've got some dirty pillows here. I'm assuming these are the ones that came with the camper. Of course, you do not have to keep these, but you do have a pretty good sized bed in here. I would say this looks to be like a full-size bed. I don't think it's quite a queen mattress in here just by looking at it, but sometimes that can be hard to tell just by looking at it. You are going to have some overhead storage towards the front of the camper, and then it looks like that's just a comforter that's supposed to be on this mattress, so I apologize. But roof-mounted air conditioner on this unit. Now, this unit I mentioned earlier does not have a furnace, but it does have a heat pump built into this AC, so it does put out some heat, especially in such a small space like this. It's probably sufficient for a little bit of that extended season camping. I don't know if I'd use it in the dead of winter, but to each their own. You do have a little bit of overhead storage towards the back. Nice little spot to mount our TV as well, with all of our ports and cables and everything we'd need for that. Looking down at the bed here, we do get that, what do I call it? That tabletop that we talked about outside. That just mounts on that bracket, so you can just keep it inside when you're not using it. And then in these bags here, you've got a couple things going on. So this is just going to be all your paperwork for all your appliances. And then we've got this bag here that's got some hoses. It's got your 30 amp cable, just some things that the previous owner left behind. So again, you're welcome to have any of that if you'd like it. So that's pretty much it for this camper. Again, pretty simple, right? This is really designed for those people that want to keep it small, maybe get off the beaten path a little bit more than the average person. And at $10,495, that's a killer price point, especially if you use the $1,000 voucher. So anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. If you are interested in this model, feel free to leave a comment down below. And yeah, thanks for watching.